Yeah, I want to wish you a happy new year. Today is 1st of January 2026. So I want to thank God for making it possible for us to enter into a new year. It's not about our making, but we bless God for helping us to into this new year. So I want to wish all of you new year, a happy new year. So as you join the stream, just drop in the comment section Happy New Year first. As we wait for others to join, tell me a Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It's not easy. It's not easy because some persons that plan the year, some persons already bought their Christmas clothes, what they will wear 1st of January. But some of them were involved in accidents and they died. Some of them were some a lot of things happened. But the most important fact here is that you are alive. You are alive in this new year. So drop in the comment section, Happy New Year. I'm not going to take time, so we are going to be very fast. The purpose of this meeting, we know today is 1st of January and Jamb starts on the 25th of April. Jamb starts on the 25th of April 2026. Before we were saying Jamb starts on the 25th of April next year, but we've entered the next year. Now, there's one thing I would like you to understand. There is no difference between yesterday and today. There's no difference between 2025 and 2026. The only difference, or the only thing that will make 2026 different from 2025 is your mentality. The only thing that will make it different is you doing something differently. Do you understand? It's still 24 hours we have in a day. Yesterday was 24 hours, today will be 24 hours. How you manage your 24 hours will determine what you get from this year. I deliberately fixed this meeting on the 1st of January because, some persons, what they do is they sit down 1st of January, write their New Year resolution, and after writing their New Year resolution, they try to follow it. Some of them, they'll be religious to follow it for 1 week, 2 weeks before they're out of it. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, just drop in the comment section. Just drop something in the comment section so I will know that I'm not speaking to myself. If you can hear me, just drop Happy New Year in the comment section. Let me use that to confirm that you're hearing me. If you can hear me, please do that. So, as I was saying, Jamb is starting on the 25th of April, and that is about 16 weeks from today. That's about 16 weeks from today. Now, anyone that uses this time well, we succeed. Anyone that uses this time well, we succeed. Now, one thing you should note is that Jamb is planned, not accidental. Like Jamb success is planned and it's not accidental, meaning you cannot succeed by mistake in Jamb. Anybody can score 200. Anybody can score 210, 220. But if you really want to get your score, you must be intentional about it. Now, Jamb pattern has changed. Jamb 2026 is different from Jamb 2025. I'll make it very clear in this video. Jamb 2026 is different from 2025 Jamb. Please get it into your head. So maybe if you wrote Jamb before or you are checking the Jamb pattern of 2025, it's different. It's still computer based, but the pattern has changed. I'll tell you why I said so. Another thing I want you to know in this live stream is that Jamb is now too competitive. Gone are those days when you score 250 and you get medicine and surgery or nursing or pharmacy. If you want to get all those medicine, you want to get nursing, you have to read high. Your aim should be at least, if you failed, 300. And one thing, people, I just wish I knew some of these things that I know today. One thing you don't know is that it is very, very easy to get 300. As a matter of fact, it is very easy to pass Jamb than to fail Jamb. You don't understand what I mean. You understand by the end of this live stream. So, like I said, I'll not waste time. So let's get into what we have for today. All right, now we already know the Jamb pattern. That Jamb is 180 questions for 120 minutes. So you'll be writing 180 questions in 2 hours. and 60 questions from English, then 40, 40, 40 from your other three subjects. That makes it 180, right? And you're writing them in 120 minutes, meaning you don't have 1 minute per question. Now, there is a formula that works for every question you'll be answering in Jamb, whether it is calculation or it is not calculation. There is a formula that will always work for you. And that is why I'm making this video, because it will be wickedness if I know this and I don't tell you. Because telling you now, you apply it, you use it to succeed. If you apply everything I'm going to be saying in this live stream, scoring less than 350 is that one is at your own. Maybe you just decided not to, because the roadmap is there. To score it is very easy. It is very, very easy to get that 350. Do you get? Now, one thing I will talk about first is, before I give you the formula you are to use for any question you see in Jamb at all, no matter the subject, the formula, I will give you the formula you are to use. Before I talk about the first thing I would like to talk about is your reading. Most persons have a reading plan. Reading plan is different from reading timetable. I'm talking about reading plan. As somebody that wants to score high, you must have a reading plan. I can bet it that if you don't have a reading plan you're working with, you cannot score well in Jamb. You cannot. Like if you're just doing random reading, you just read randomly, you don't have a working reading plan, you cannot do well in Jamb. When I say do well in Jamb, my own doing well in Jamb, I'm talking about 300 plus, though, because anybody that scores less than 300, you do not do well. You did not do it. And the most interesting part is that even the dullest person, the person that thinks nobody is dull, but even the person that feels I don't know anything, can still score up to 300 in Jamb. Jamb is easier than WAEC. Jamb is far easier than WAEC. Once you know this one, I will show you today. Road. Someone said that most of them are medicine, nursing from to you now. Those persons that were in class but it's serious, they are still writing again this year. I won't tell you all of them got admission. It's a lie. Even all of you listening to me now, not all of you might get admission. The only persons that will get admission to their dream course are those persons that will take what I'm saying serious. If you don't take it serious, it's not miracle or it's not magical. You are not reading, but you want magic to happen. It will not happen. It will not happen. It's determination. So the reading plan. Now, this is how to go with a good reading plan. This is how to develop a good reading plan. So to the best of January. So this is the best to start. You know, some of you are procrastinating from I'll read. Since the year has almost come to an end, let me wait till January. Today is first, tomorrow is second. A day after tomorrow is third. Then a day after that is Jamb. Time is running. Time is running. You won't know. You won't know. You have 115 days to exam. 115 days to Jamb. Now check. You have 4 subjects. And me, I used to say, finish your subjects at least 4 times to Jamb. And one thing you should notice is that you don't need to read everything for you to score well in Jamb. Some of the things I'm saying will sound as controversy or will sound unreasonable. But by the end of this stream, just stay to the end of this, open your eyes, and you see that some of you have been doing the wrong thing also. Why? One thing you should do, you must not read everything to pass Jamb. First, let me continue before I've diverted. Let me continue with the reading plan I was talking about. Now, to create a workable reading plan, understand yourself first of all. Different persons have different brain pattern. Some persons, they have this fast memory. Some persons you need to read and reread. You need to read and reread before you understand. Just understand brain pattern and work towards it. No dull student. There's nobody that is dull student. We have different brain pattern. So what you have to do is take Mondays to Fridays. Leave out Saturdays and Sundays. I'll tell you what to use Saturdays and Sunday for. Now, you can write it out. Clear plan is what works. Write it out. This January, take your jotter now, write January. You write week 1. Week 1 of January. First, don't procrastinate. Don't say I will start tomorrow. Start today. Today is today you are starting, not tomorrow. Because that is how you'll be shifting it. I have time. I have time. It's gone. Today is 1st of January. Okay, this is week 1. Since this is week 1, what do I do week 1? Day 1. From your week 1, you start week from week 1 now. Day 1. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today is Thursday, so you can start with Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, but I want to start with a Monday, a Monday for the plan I want to give you now. You can start with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You write it out. Then you already know your 4 subjects you'll be writing. Let's say, let me use English, biology, chemistry, physics. Let me just use that. Now, there are 2 things you can do. Since you have 115 days to exam, you can decide to say, okay, let me use 1 week for 1 subject. Let me use this week and focus on 1 subject. Next week, I focus on another subject. Next week, I focus. Next week, you can use that method. Then when you are done with that round, you start again. You come back to the first subject you did and the rest. If you are using that pattern, this is what you do. So week 1, you can say, if you are using that pattern, you can say week 1, chemistry, or any of the subjects you pick. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you write out the topics you cover. So Monday, you write out the topic you cover Monday. Tuesday, you write out the topic you cover Tuesday, just like that. You write it down. Don't read randomly, or you just open your textbook. You just check the one that, as you just open any page that open, you start reading. Now, so you want to be the doctor. It doesn't work that way. You have to be organized. Anybody that must score well, you have to be deliberately organized in your reading. See, I used to say the most important journey as a student is not reading, it's planning. Planning is the most important part of your student journey. If you don't plan, you cannot succeed. Even if you succeed, you are limiting your success. You won't succeed the way you would have succeeded if you have planned. So Mondays, so you can choose that. But if you don't want to do that, you can put 2 subjects a day. You can say, you schedule your reading. Okay, this is day reading, this is night reading. This one, I'll read this one in the day. This one, I'll read it in the night. This one, I'll read it in the day. This one, I'll read it in the night. So you put that plan down for January. Write 1 month plan. 1 month plan. You work with it. So month of January, week 1, you write out the topics you want to cover in week 1 and the days. Week 2, these are things I did. These are the things I did in my university. Like when I was in school, if I show you my textbook till today, you see in the table of content, you see me writing Monday, Tuesday, just like that. And in school, I told myself I must finish any course at least 3 times before I write any exam. So even as I'm walking to the exam hall, I already know there's nothing they will say that I will not make an A. That was how I got parallel A 6 times in my university. That was how I graduated with first class, graduated best graduating me in my department, best graduating me in my university. Because I was intentional. Not that I was the most brilliant though, but I was intentional about it. Why people are doing holiday, me, I don't used to have holiday. I spend my holidays in the library. Do you understand? So start now. Let me point out one mistake you are making now. Some of you are already dying in past question. You've not read anything, but the first thing you see to buy is past question. And then you are not doing past question. You are deceiving yourself. That's the beginning of failure. Let me tell you, I'm not saying past question is bad, but past question, there is a right way of using past question. Not, you've not read anything, you just go and buy Jamb past question and be doing Jamb past question, Not so. That was a mistake I made in my time. I made that mistake. If you are doing that already, stop now. Keep it in 2025. In fact, I would recommend you keep your past question aside first for now. The best time to use past question is when you are done with your syllabus. There are 2 ways of using past question. 1, as you are reading, any topic you are done with, you can use that past question that is arranged by topic, like pre 50, they arrange it by topics. So this topic they put past question on it, this topic they put past questions on it. Or if you have the CBT software, you can actually select the topics. So that way, if you read a topic, a particular topic, you can go and test yourself. So go to that. You've not read anything, you're just doing past question, past question, past question, past question. No, read a topic, go to your, as you read the topic, go to the past question, do past questions on that topic. And any topic you've done, you do past question on it. Any topic you've done, you do past question on it. And some of you, the way you even do the past question, you just write out, you just tick, 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 write number 1 to 10. You write A, B, A, B, A, B. Then you now go to the answer and mark yourself. Oh, 10 over 5, 5 over 10. You will not check why you failed the one you failed. And to know the real answer, you won't even know if the past question is wrong. You are just too in a haste. It's not by the number of topics you cover though. I used to tell my students, cover that topic to the extent that you just know that this topic, I'm balanced in this topic. That is, any question they bring in this topic, I can answer. It's not about the number of topics you've covered, but that topic you've covered, how much can you answer? Do you understand? I'm not saying you should die in one topic, but that topic you've read, know that you can answer at least 98% of the questions they will ask you. And all these things I'm saying boils down to discipline. Discipline is not easy. Discipline is not easy, but discipline pays. Do you understand what I'm saying? Discipline pays. It's not easy, but what we determine result. Jamb is starting on the 25th of April, and result is coming on the 7th of May. On the 7th of May. Now, what will determine your mood on that 7th of May when result is out is your preparation now. That day, I'm just seeing some persons weeping, already thinking about their life. Now, come to think of it. What if you use all the energy and prepare now and right away than you preparing again next year, 2027? Your age is adding. You've delayed yourself, your destiny by 1 year. Now, one thing you should know about Jamb is it's not just about that score. It's not just the Jamb, you are using it to write your destiny. You don't know. You are applying for medicine now. Then you are not reading. They now give you plant science. You are now a plant doctor. You've changed your what you're supposed to become already. Your future have changed. You've changed your future. The remaining part of your life, you've changed it. But if you work hard now, how many months remaining? Less than 4 months. Just 3 months plus. You just use these 3 months to write your history. Read well, get the medicine, or get the nursing, or get that thing you're aspiring for. Years to come, you are already you live the life you wanted. Don't allow university to write your story for you. Write your own story. Go for what you want. Some persons have written Jamb how many times? I had in last 2 years, I had a student. I won't call his name. I had a student. I didn't know that guy has been writing Jamb for some time. But it was when he got admission. That was the first time he was attending my class. Like that year, he attended my Jamb class and my post-UTME class, physical class. It was when he got admission, he told me that was, I think, his 5th Jamb. Said that was his 5th Jamb, that he has been writing Jamb and writing Jamb and writing Jamb. Not that he has not been getting admission. No. He wanted medicine, but he has not been getting medicine. So I didn't know that as the class was going, as I was teaching, normally if I'm teaching, I will be advising, I'll be motivating, and the rest. That's my normal life. I didn't know the guy took it personal. When he got admission, that was when he was telling me. He got the medicine and surgery. That guy sat down to read. He read. Another one last year, that one is in nursing now. He read, that guy read. Anytime we do challenge, we used to do like monthly challenge. First to finish biology textbook, first to finish this one. He will always be the first person to finish. It's not that it is just you just need to discipline yourself. That's everything. That's it. Just need to discipline yourself. Right? All right. So basically, another thing I would like to talk about is mental and emotional preparation. Mental and emotional preparation. Now, Jamb is more mental and emotional than what you think. If you're with me, say I'm with you. If you are with me, say I am with you. Let me know. Let me know I'm not talking to myself. If you are with me, say I am with you. Nobody have said anything. I'll wait for you to talk. If you're with me, say I am with you. Did I lock this chat? I didn't lock any chats now. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I locked the chat because myself I can't write. I can't comment. I don't know what's going on here. Let me take a poll to see what is the problem. Let me take a poll. Please just vote on this poll. Vote on this poll. Let me see. Let me see if you can vote or you cannot. Let me see if you can comment because I'm not seeing my comment button here. I don't know what's going on here. If you can comment, write something in the comment section. Let me see. I just noticed now that they changed the. I think maybe it's their New Year stuff. They just changed. They changed their. They changed their interface. So I have not used this. YouTube just changed their interface, their live interface here. So I'm not seeing I'm not seeing that. Okay. Anyways, let's continue. Let's continue the stream. So as I was saying, where did I stop? I said Jamb is more mental than and emotional than what you think. So you require mental preparation, you require emotional preparation. What do I mean by that? Now, first of all, apart from you've prepared your reading plan now, or you're preparing it after this live stream. Good. Next thing you have to do is avoid negative friends. Those persons that when they are reading or you want to read, they'll be discouraging you. Oh boy, we still have time. Okay, there is still time. Those persons that will be distracting you from reading. You know, the major thing is like, okay, today is 1st of January. Obviously, most of you sat down to write your New Year resolution. I'll read, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that. Some of you will not even do it for 3 days. Why? Not that you intentionally don't, but distractions will not come in. Most of you, what is actually wrong with you is distraction. Like you are too distracted. You are too distracted. So what you have to do is avoid those friends, those your friends that those your friends that you know they are not the serious type. No, this time you need to be serious. This time you need to be serious. So you have to avoid them. I'm not saying you should quarrel them or but time for every when the result, your jam results will come out on the 7th of May. It's not your name and it's not their name that will be there. It's two names you see there, your name and your surname, your father's name. That's what we're showing there. You get? So why think of what they will say and you use that to affect your jam result? Okay? Remove every negative friend that will distract you from reading because that's the only way forward. Now, avoid comparison. That's the second thing. Oh, this one I've read. This one I've finished 10 topics. This one, okay, start from where you are now. Start from where you are. The most important thing now is start. Start, you will get there. Don't compare yourself with, I'm not saying you shouldn't do healthy competition, but you now check, oh, this person that finished 100 topics, so you want to finish 100 topics in one day. You will not understand shit, buying nothing. Now, another one is pray and stay calm. Then believe in progress. Believe in progress. All right, now, there's a problem I'll give you. There's a problem. But before then, there's something I want to show you now. There's something I want to show you now. I just don't like the fact that I don't know what YouTube did to this thing 1st of January. Maybe it's a New Year stuff day. I don't know why they hid the comment button that somebody cannot comment. I don't know why. But I'll check after this live stream to see what's happening here. All right, but let's continue. But I would have loved to see your comments and the rest. But since it's like this, let's continue. Just bear with me like that. So there are top secrets you need to know about Jamb 2026. Top secrets you need to know. It's no longer a secret because I'm telling you now. So now that you know, the person that will take it and act on it will be the person to benefit from it. One thing you need to know, this one is already a known fact, that Jamb is a speed exam, not a knowledge exam. Top scorers in Jamb are not the most brilliant. You dey hear me? The person that scores the highest in Jamb is not the most brilliant. Jamb is a speed exam, not a knowledge exam. I'm not saying once you are just fast, you score. The way you fail woefully. What I'm saying is, in Jamb, you don't have all the time. Remember, you have 180 questions to answer in 120 minutes. You don't have up to 1 minute per question. And some of you will be doing a lot of calculations. To worsen the case, there's no even scientific calculator on the screen. Now, all you are to do is, first of all, now that you are learning, don't be in a haste. Don't rush. No. Don't rush to, Jamb is speed exam, Jamb is speed exam. Calm down to understand first. It is what you understand you can do fast. Not if not understood and you want to know. You have to understand the questions, understand the topic before. Remember I said before you even start past question, read the topic before past question. Don't go. Okay, they say the comment is limited to members only. Okay, I see that. Then maybe it's my settings, but I don't want to go back to community moderation. Just hold on, let me, okay, I think I can change it now. Check if you can comment now. I think I just changed that. Everybody can now chat, right? Good. So now check if you can type a message. I just changed it from members only. Check. But I'm not seeing the button here. Participant mode, subscribers, live chat, summary, message delay. Okay, thank you. Finally. So it was a mistake. I set it to members only instead of subscribers only. All right. Thank you. Sorry for that. Now I can flow. Now that I can see your chats. Yes. Happy New Year. Okay, so let's go on. I don't want this live stream to be more than 40 minutes. It's already about 30 minutes now. So let's go on. So next thing I'll talk about is never start with English comprehension. In your exam, don't make the mistake of starting the subject you want to answer. In fact, in that Jamb, don't start with English. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Don't start with English. If you must start with English, don't start with English comprehension. English has comprehension, lexis and structures, phonetics, that's use of orals. Which other one again? Don't start with comprehension. Comprehension is that one they will give you story to read. Then after you read, you now answer the question. Like they'll give you a story to read. You now answer the question from the story. You'll be reading story until your time finish. Because since it's the first, maybe you're starting with that, your mind is still fresh, and you want, at that point you're in the hall, you want to get any question you're answering right. Then you now come down to read comprehension. After you're reading comprehension, you are done reading comprehension, you now go to, you now start to, the question, and there's a way of answering comprehension questions. You don't need to read all the story before you start answering. No. There is a better way of answering comprehension questions. I'll get to that. But what I'm saying is never start with comprehension questions. Start with, let's say your subject combinations is biology, chemistry, physics, English. You can start with a subject that does not involve calculation, apart from English. A subject that is not calculation question. Remember, you don't have up to 1 minute per question. So those questions that are not calculation questions, you use them to buy time. You can answer them in seconds. You can answer them in seconds because they are not calculation. You just read, you tick, you read, you tick, you read, you tick. So you use them to buy time for the calculation questions. So, like for the science students, you can, if you're offering biology, you can start with biology. Biology is not a calculation, except there's a topic in biology that involves calculation, but most of the questions there are not calculation questions. So you can always tick, 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 and move on. Do you understand? You can always tick and move on. Then if you're done with that, you go to your next best subject. Always start with your best subject. You must not start with the way it is arranged there. And one mistake some persons make is leaving a question unanswered. That is, those persons dropping questions in the chat box. Please, I will respond to questions. I'll respond to questions, but let me finish. There's one mistake most persons make, and this is a mistake. You don't know it, so you leave it empty. Like you don't know the question, so you leave it empty. I clap for you, magician of the year. So because you don't know it, you leave it empty for who to take it for you. Whether you know it or not, ensure you tick everything. Because some persons, let's say you know 100 questions, then the rest you don't know, you leave it empty. Then as what now? You don't know, even the one you think you know safe, you might be wrong. Then the one you guess might be the correct thing. Try your luck when you don't know it. Don't leave it empty. Are you hearing me? Don't leave it empty. Answer everything correctly. Like, tick everything. Tick everything. I think I'll be responding to some questions I'm going on because the questions are getting plenty. You say, when are we sitting for Jamb? Jamb is starting on the 25th of April. You have 115 days to Jamb. Jamb is starting 25th of April. Result is coming out 7th of May. Ogiadiro. Abia they talking for Igbo. You don't have time again. So what if I'm offering physics, chemistry, English, and maths? Which do I start with? You can start with, okay, physics, chemistry, English, and maths. You can start with your best subject, the one you know best. You know, this one I'm saying calculation. Don't start with calculation. There are some persons that are really good in calculations that in seconds they are done. If you are like that, Bido, continue. If English, I'm not outrightly saying you shouldn't start with English. I only said you shouldn't start with English comprehension. You can answer all that simple questions in English. Leave comprehension. When you are done, come back to your comprehension and read. No wahala. All right, so I've said never start with English comprehension. The fourth thing, Jamb recycles questions aggressively. There is no new question again. Jamb can never set a new question again. Jamb, they've been writing Jamb since 19 Guinea. There is no new question to set again. All they are doing is to recycle question, but they will not go and carry all the last equation and give to you. That is why if you do past questions, you'll be at advantage, but if you do it the right way. By the way, if you are now dying in past question now, you are killing yourself. Your focus now should not be past question. Your focus now should be finishing the syllabus, Jamb syllabus, first of all. And as you're reading I'm not saying you shouldn't be doing past question as well. I've told you, if you want to be doing past question now, which I also recommend, the past question you should be doing now is topical past question. Like if I've read this topic, I go to Pre 50 or any of the softwares, select the topic, test yourself on that. Those persons on my online group, my paid online class, that's what we do. Any topic I treat for that day, we'll do brainstorming on that topic. Like we brainstorm on that topic. We brainstorm. I will send past questions from different years on that topic. They'll be responding, I'll be correcting, so that any topic we are done with, me, I know I'll cover as much as possible. I will teach as much as possible. So any topic, my aim is any topic I've covered in all your subjects. I'm taking 5 subjects on that group. Any topic we've covered, we know that if question comes from this one, you can close your eyes and answer. That's the aim. All right, so moving on. The questions, I'm seeing your questions, but I'll respond, please. Next one is, so I was saying that Jamb recycles questions aggressively. Do topical past questions for now. Then, close to Jamb, Close to jam, you have 2 weeks, 3 weeks to jam. There is no need opening your textbook again. 2, 3 weeks to jam, be doing past questions as much as possible. Like, that's the formula. Now, leave past question or don't make past question the focus. You can be doing topical past questions like that. Once in a while, you do full year past question. Let it not be the focus. Then, few weeks to jam, you should be done with your syllabus. Now, die in past question now. Kill yourself in past question. If you can do past question from, let's say, 1990 to present, and you know all the questions there, all the stuff there, you get 405 over 400. Because you will not see one strange question like this. One strange question. From 1990 to present, what were they setting that they've not said before? They only twist it. They only changed it. I'm not saying you should cram it because the way they will twist it will be like you've not seen it before. But it's still the same thing. They're only changing the pattern. Right? So another one is smart guessing can save you 10 to 20 marks. Smart guessing. See, guessing is not evil, but random guessing is evil. Guessing is not evil, but random guessing is evil. Objective exams. It's very easy to pass an objective exam. That's why Jamb is easier compared to WAEC. Do you know why? In answering objective exam, you can always use elimination method in the options. There are some times that if it is calculation, for this person answering calculation questions, now let me give you a cheat. If it is a calculation question and the options have units, and you don't know the formula to use and solve, they've given you the formula already. If the options have units, the same units, use the unit to solve. How? Let's say what example can I use now? Newton meter. If the unit is Newton meter, you already know Newton is force, meter is length, that's distance, and you're asked to calculate work. You don't know the formula for work. I'm using a very simple example. You don't know the formula for work, but all the units there are Newton meter. Newton times meter. Newton is force, meter is distance, so force times distance. You've gotten the formula. This thing works for many calculation questions with units. Try it and see. Then, if it is not a calculation, you don't know it, you can use elimination method. There are some times that two options are saying the same thing. Two options are saying the same thing in a different way. Read the meaning very well. Sometimes the two options are saying the same thing. There can never be two correct answers in an equation. So if two options are saying the same thing, eliminate the two. They are out of it. You now focus on the remaining two. Then if the remaining two, there's no clue, do your tumbo with two. You have more chances of getting correct answers when you're guessing with two than with four. Telling you this one for free now. Go and read though. Don't go and do that doing tumbo. Now, next one, do not change answers excessively. Let me tell you a brain trick here. You know, there are sometimes you've answer, you're not sure. Maybe you're done, you still have some time, you now go back and be reclicking, you change answers. Hey, you are killing yourself. Have you ever, do you know it's very painful when you see your scripts, they mark, and you see that the one you cancelled, you put another answer, that one you cancelled was the right answer. Now, research have shown that first instincts are often correct. So as you're reading the question, you're not too sure, but one answer just lands in your mind first. You are not too sure. This one works for me always. You are reading a question. As you're reading the question, you are not too sure of the answer, but the first answer that strikes your mind, take that answer. That is the correct answer. I'm talking about when you are not sure of the answer. No, you are sure of the answer, but you say this one is the one that entered my mind first. You go and tick. When you are not sure of it, the first answer that strikes your mind, the first option, tick it. First instincts are often correct. Do you know why? In biology, those of you that are biology students, you learned about the brain. In fact, that's the lesson for tomorrow. Nervous system. You learned about the brain. The brain, you know about long-term memory and short-term memory. There are some things you've read long ago, but you've forgotten. You read them long time ago, you've forgotten them. Physically, now you've forgotten. Now, as you read that thing, maybe you read it long ago, as you are reading that thing now, Your brain might be recognizing something it has heard a long time ago, and it will say, oh, this is it. Oh. Then you are now back to your senses. You are now reasoning into it. Oh, it might be this, it might be this. Take that one that your mind tells you first. Your brain is kind of recognizing what I've seen before. This is what you do when you're not sure of the answer. First instinct. So avoid changing answers excessively, except you only change your answers when maybe, oh, you discover you misread the question, or you now recall the clear formula, or you now recall, oh, this is the answer. Those are the only cases you change. If not, leave your first instinct. Do you understand? I believe. If I'm saying something, drop in the comment section, write down. Put that fire emoji, add fire with it. Add fire with it. If I'm saying something, if you're gaining something, drop in the comment section there. That's fire emoji. Write down with fire emoji. Let's go. I'm having headache already. I'm not feeling fine, but I had to do this live stream because today is first. I'm waiting for the fire emoji. I need plenty of them. All right. Bring it. Keep it coming. All right, we move. Now, next thing I'll talk about is do not overread new topics close to the exam. Like close to your Jamb, don't overread new topics. Don't put yourself in a very tense condition. Relax mind. That's why you should read. Put yourself under tension now. Relax then. Not close to the exam. You now put yourself under tension. You know people will fail Jamb 2026. Do you know that some persons have not started reading? The only people I know that have started reading are those on my online group, because that one we learn from Mondays to Friday. Every Monday to Friday, there is always a new lesson. Every Monday to Friday since last year. This is a new year. For more than it should be over a month now. Every day, Mondays to Fridays. Those are the people I know. Others I don't know about. You might be doing your own personal reading though, but those ones I'm monitoring them, so they cannot go otherwise. They can't do otherwise. Some persons are waiting till April. So, Jamb is April now. Oh, they will not calculate. Oh, let me start March. I know myself. Let me start by March. I will cover everything back to back. Then use the remaining days in April to clap for yourself. You are not the latest magician in Nigeria. And you want to study medicine. About medicine, maybe, or you want to study nursing mother. The best way if you must succeed, you must read. There's no two ways about it. All right, getting out of time. Now, the next thing I'll talk about is ignore expo or rumors. Hey, they say there's a short plug here. They will send you the question. It doesn't work. Oga, it doesn't work. I remember there was one, was it my own Jamb? I went to somebody that was going to write Jamb, and the person was, I met somebody there. The person met me and was saying, I have the Jamb questions. I'm selling it so amount. I will just give you something. I say, hey, I don't look at this. They are all fake. They are fake. So if your mind is there, Jamb runs. It doesn't work. Or some of you just relax and say, okay, I will upgrade my score. It doesn't work. There's nothing like that. You are hearing it online, especially on Facebook. Somebody will chat you up. I am Dr. This. Hey, Dr. Define person number for online. They are all rumors. Concentrate on your book now so that you don't fall prey. Some persons will not chat me up during that time. I'm getting messages every day, strange numbers. I'm not used to strange numbers. But some of you, especially those of you, all of you joining this live stream now, I don't have your number. When you're chatting me up, it's very annoying for somebody to just say hi and wait for me to say hello. Then when I say hello, they will not say hi again. That is a game now. Hi, hello, convert it to song. It is appropriate to say, okay, hello, I am so person. I got your number from YouTube. Anytime I say a strange number, I already know it's from YouTube. Got your number, and this is what I'm good and fine. Because sometimes when I say hi message, I have so many hi messages, so I'll just leave it to anytime I feel like responding to the hi. So what I'm trying to say is, close to when Jamb result comes out now, you see messages coming in. People now be chatting me up from YouTube and be telling me, is there any way I can upgrade? I'm not telling you what I've not seen. No. When people are reading, they will not read. Now they want to upgrade score. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So please sit down and read. Avoid expo. You cannot even do expo. In fact, you know this new rule. You cannot even wear belt to jam hall. I remember when I went with my brother to go and write. He's in 400 level now, mechatronics engineering. When I went with him to go and write his jam, we didn't know that they were not permitting belt. He has to, his knicker was not holding his waist. He has to remove his belt and was using his hand to hold it. Can't even wear belts to the exam hall. You can't carry anything that maybe you think you now write something somewhere. It doesn't work. Oh. Read no. So you not cry on that day. All right. Now high scores come from strategy, not reading everything. So stop scorers, read selectively, practice. Some of you don't have the Jamb syllabus. I just wonder what you are reading. Jamb syllabus, for those persons that once they register for my online class, the first thing I send them is the Jamb syllabus. I send them a document that contains Jamb syllabus for all the subjects they will be writing, because that is your roadmap. Jamb syllabus is just, these are the areas we'll be setting questions from. Nigerians come. This is where we'll be setting questions from. But you now avoid the Jamb syllabus and be doing your own business. There are some assistants now. There are some, I can tell you, I've been teaching for 8 years. I can tell you this Jamb, this topic, these are how many questions they will bring from. This topic, these how many questions they will bring from. There are some topics that you see just one question. Then you will not key yourself on that topic that you see just one question. And there are some most repeated questions, topics that you must see like 5 questions from. You see like 5 questions from. Those ones you abandon it because you don't know. Those persons on my Jamb online class, what I'm doing now, you see, I send you the Jamb syllabus, but I'm not following the Jamb syllabus accordingly, right? If you notice, I don't know how many of you I've been expecting you people to ask me that question. Why am I not following it topic by topic? I'm not following it topic by topic. I'm selecting topics with high question potentials first. Those are the topics I'm treating first, if you notice. Those topics that you see a lot of questions on, those are the topics I'm treating first. This person asking how many subjects I'm teaching in that group. I'm teaching biology, I'm teaching physics, I'm teaching chemistry, I'm teaching English, I'm teaching mathematics. Bah! The 5 of them. So the group is mainly for science students. Art students, I'm sorry. Because I remember, was it the day before yesterday? Somebody paid, sent me the receipt to join the group. And I asked the person, what course are you applying for? He said, which course did she say again? But it's an arts course. I have to refund the person the money because I'm not teaching arts. I'm not the art student. I'll not be art waiting. So the group is mainly for science students. But I have a general group. The general group is about close to 500 persons already on that group. That group is not for teaching. That one is for maybe general information, advice, and the rest, Jamb related stuff. Then the learning group, that one is only for science students, and that one is paid. It's not free, so you take it serious. And I teach every day, Mondays to Fridays till Jamb. Today, you're not seeing any lesson today and yesterday because I told them in the group we are having a study break yesterday and today, 31st and 1st, because most persons they'll be having activities and the rest. So our study break ends today. Yesterday and today there was no class. Tomorrow it starts. We have class every 6 o'clock. Every 6 o'clock, Mondays to Fridays till Jamb, April 25th. And the registration is just it's just almost free, just something to make you serious. Many persons are already on that group taking advantage. And this January, we are going with high speed. Before I go on, there are some problems some students have. They have is, one, don't know what to, even if they sincerely want to read. They just carry their textbook, they don't know where to start from. I don't know if it happened to you, but back then, maybe I've spoiled the reading. You know that you can read and spoil everything. You don't even know where you've reached. You don't know what you've covered, what you've not covered. You just spoil the reading. Some persons have spoiled their reading that they don't know what they've done and what they've not done. That's one problem some students have, assistants now. Even you listening to me, you don't know what to read. Or you know what to read, but you don't know how to read. You don't know how to read. There are strategies in reading. Jamb. Preparing for Jamb is different from preparing for WAEC. There are some textbooks I see you reading for Jamb, and I'll just hold my head and say, what is this person doing? The textbooks are good, though, but they're not for Jamb. WAEC textbooks are different from Jamb textbook. Let me give pure instance now. If you are preparing for Jamb chemistry, don't use new school chemistry. Abab, that's the most popular. Feel free to attack me, but I'm telling you from experience. New school chemistry, use it for your WAEC. That's excellent for WAEC, new school chemistry. But when it comes to Jamb, use LAMLAD, use hidden facts. Those things that hit the point, give you past question, not stories. In Jamb, we are not interested in story. It's in WAEC, you write your grammar. Jamb, give me the score. That's the thing. LAMLAD hits the nail at the head. Hidden facts, bam. I will highly recommend LAMLAD. I'm not recommending it because I'm selling it. I don't even know where they're selling it. Go to bookshop and buy it. I'm recommending it because it's good. My videos in chemistry is LAMLAD I'm using to shoot those videos and hidden facts. In biology, modern biology is good. It's good for WAEC though. Me, I prefer, though in the syllabus I'm sending you, I send you both the recommended textbooks for Jamb. So as I send you the syllabus, as you register for the class, I send you the syllabus, I send you the recommended textbooks too. The textbooks Jamb recommend. Get. Now, for biology, modern biology is good. Me, I prefer combination of essential and hidden facts. Modern is good though. But me, I don't like stories when it comes to Jamb. WAEC, they need details. That one you can, but Jamb, not be details you define. Click and go. Get 400 over 400. You don't like breaking record. I just feel like writing Jamb tomorrow. You don't want to break record. I just wish I knew some of these things I know today. I wish I knew them before now. That was my advantage in school. Me, I don't used to have holiday. I've written 5 textbooks. This one, thank God one is here. I've written 5 textbooks published in my university. It's my textbook they are using my year 3. It's my textbook they are using year 4. My own textbook I wrote. Why? Those textbooks, it will surprise you. I wrote them when I was in that level. And then they were not using it to teach me. My own textbook, I'm selling it to free. As others are going for the day, if I finish the next day, I'm reading for next semester. Write it, make it into textbook. Then others are sleeping. I take advantage of people's weakness. What I mean by that is, I know the holiday period, people are resting. So me, I will not take advantage of that their resting stage and be reading, so that when they come back, we will not be on the same line. I was not the most intelligent, but the best graduating mate. In my university, not only in my department, in my university, I was the best graduating mate. It's not because I was the most brilliant, but I was taking advantage of people's rest. When people were resting, I was reading. It's not I want to become this, and you'll be sleeping. Okay? I used to do till day break. Like read till day break, 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. without blinking. You know, the only time you feel that time is slow is when you are not enjoying what you are reading. Time you've read in your mind, you've read for 10 hours, but you check time, you've read for 10 minutes because you're not enjoying what you're reading. So love what you're doing. That's the way forward. Some persons, they ask me, I've received so many questions. How can I stay awake in the night and read? What do I take? Hey, I told you before now that I discovered something you will take that you will stay awake throughout the night. Sleep will not even come. It's not caffeine. It's not what do people do again? Put your leg in water. Remember one day in secondary school, my brother said he wanted to read till daybreak that day. My brother said we should put our legs, my junior brother, we were reading. He said we should put our leg inside cold water because sleep was coming. We put our leg inside cold water. The cold water was just like fridge, just like AC. Now so sleep come. He now said we should rest for 5 minutes. Me, I stood up now. I said it's a good idea. Stretch myself, entered bed. I said I was doing like this before I knew myself. It was the next day. The best thing you are to take that you stay awake throughout the night. The best thing you can take, the best medication. Is it a medication? The best thing you can take that you stay awake throughout the night is your mindset. Is your mindset. Mindset is everything. You don't know. Mindset is everything. It's not caffeine. It's not I will drink coffee. I'll drink this one. I have not taken coffee in my life to say I want to stay awake. It's mindset. If even as I'm doing this live stream, if I want to stay here, if I have something to study and I want to stay here, I decide to stay here till 5 a.m. tomorrow, I will not blink my eyes. Why? Mindset. I'm not saying what I have not done, but please, as you are doing it, find time to rest. I beg, because I discovered something. I discovered that there's a very thin line between mad people and normal people. Because I almost ran mad then. How a day I read 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Then in our house, then we used to do our morning devotion by 5 a.m. So I read 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. From there I just entered morning devotion. From morning devotion, I left to school. We had something we were doing in school that if it is 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, crowd already there. Now, not be secondary school. So I left. Throughout the day, I was in school till evening. So I didn't sleep in the evening, in the day. Remember, I did not sleep in the night too. Then coming back from school, instead of sleep, I entered my table again because it was like madness. I just wanted to read. I entered my table again to read. I was hearing ping, ping, ping in my head. I was already going to the other side. My auntie now recommended something. My auntie warned me that day, say, don't try this 8 to 5 again. Read to your normal. My normal reading time was 8 to 2 a.m. 8 to 2 a.m. every day. That was my normal reading time. She warned me, don't try this 8 to 5 again. Read till your 2 a.m. and sleep till your 5. That was my normal thing. I would read till 2 a.m., sleep till 5. So I was sleeping 2, 3, 4, 5. I was sleeping 3 hours. Okay, doctor says you should sleep 8 hours a day. When the doctor was in school, how many hours did the doctor sleep a day? You that want to write Jamb now, you want to have peace of mind. But the doctor, how many hours did the doctor sleep? I'm not saying you should not rest, to find time to rest, but balance up everything. At least this 3 months to Jamb will not kill you, right? So some students don't know how to read, and some don't know what questions to focus on. That is the purpose of that Jamb group chat. That's the purpose of that Jamb group chat, where we learn every day. We do brainstorming. Trust me, if you follow everything we're doing on that group, just follow me like a blind person. Just follow me like a blind person. If you follow everything we're doing on that group till Jamb, Oga, if you score less than 350, then you were not following what I was doing on that group. If you score less than 350, you were not following what I was doing on that group. Everything boils down to discipline. I have my own parts to play. You have your own role to play. So you can take a horse to the river, but you cannot force it to drink. Abi, now so they talk Abi. You have your own part to play. This new year, this 1st of January, decide to discipline yourself. Decide to discipline yourself to study. You have 115 days to exam now. And that 115 days is not even 115 days, because you need to finish the 4 subjects, then start marathon past questions. As time goes on, that Jamb group will be on fire. Day and night. Day and night will be there. All right, so you can keep your questions coming now. Let me respond to questions while I summarize. If you have any question, drop it now. Let me respond to some questions. Drop it now. So while the questions are coming in, I've told you how to do your study plan. Do it and send it to me on WhatsApp. For those of you that you just saw this live stream on YouTube, you're not my class. My number is 09068394581. 09068394581. Don't save it as YouTube man, save it as Excellence Simplified. That's my name. So keep your questions coming. So while the questions are coming, I think I should respond to the ones. But while that is coming, your reading plan, send it to me on WhatsApp. Follow you up. But you have to register for my class, because I cannot be following up random person. It won't really make sense. And I discovered that what you don't make a commitment to, you won't be serious with it. The registration is not big. Last year, my physical class, I was teaching in a physical Jamb center last year. That's the last set, those that just got admission now. How much were they paying? Guess how much they were paying? Jamb classes, they pay as much as 50,000. Physical class that you see crowd. Our Jamb class, I cannot share a picture here in YouTube live stream. If not, I would have shown you a picture of my Jamb physical class. You see crowd, but they are paying heavily. They were paying heavily. See crowd. That was that one. This one, you are not paying heavily. This one is just a commitment. Many persons are already on that group, this learning group now, online group. I said we learn Mondays to Fridays, and it is just 10,000 naira. That's just it. 10,000 naira. Though I posted on the group on that general group that has about 500 persons, I posted on that group, was it yesterday or day before yesterday, that 10,000 naira ends on the 5th of January. That ends on Monday. On Monday, it ends on Sunday because on Monday it's doubling to 20,000. Some persons will wait till Jamb. The more we get close to Jamb, the more I'll be doubling it. Do you know why? Some persons that are waiting till Jamb, close to Jamb, that they want miracle to happen, they will pay more than you that at least there's still time you want to, you're following. Because those persons will give me work. And if you are joining now, do you know the good thing? All the lessons, I've arranged them together. So the previous lessons, the lessons you've missed already, as you register, I will send you the previous lessons you've missed. The lessons you missed, and then from the 5th of January, I will be locking my videos so that only those that have registered can see. So you cannot just go on YouTube. If you just click on the video, you will just see members only. Only those that have registered for the class that can view. It's on your own good, because me, okay, check, today I was in class shooting videos. Yesterday, I was in class. Every day, I'm just carrying a ring light about like somebody that does not have work. So, play your own part. Sometimes it's in the night. I used to go to class to shoot videos. Then, those of you already on the group, you know how sometimes we'll be doing brainstorming till late in the night. I'll be sending questions. Those questions, you know how I even get them? Research. Go and gather past questions. So, I will be responding to the questions now. Send me on WhatsApp. Those of you that are ready to register for the class this night, I already gave out my number, so message me on WhatsApp now. Once you make registrations, I'll send you the Jamb syllabus, the recommended textbooks. Lekki Headmaster, that's the novel they are using this year. Again, I have the PDF if you need, because it is until you register that they will give you the hard copy, but I have the PDF. So if you need and you've registered for my class, I'll send you. If not registered, don't ask. All right, so Sir that is going for engineering. There's calculation except English. Yes, there's calculation, but you have to learn shortcuts too. Like all this trigonometry, I made a video on shortcuts. If they ask you to find tan 30, sine 45, and all those things, you don't need calculator. I made a shortcut. It's on my channel. Check it out. There are many shortcuts you need to learn because the calculator on your screen service is not scientific calculator. So if you don't learn shortcuts, you see questions you normally you can solve with calculator, then you'll be stranded. So learn shortcuts. Which other question is here? Which question have I not responded to? I asked the previous question. Please, Flourish, which question did you ask again? You said you asked a previous question. What is the question again? Okay, you said, how do we use the UTME syllabus when the textbook don't follow the topics? I mean, the topic are scattered in the textbook. Yes, the textbooks are not arranged according to the syllabus. You pick up the topic from the syllabus, look for where it is in the textbook and read. That's how you do it. You pick up this topic, you look for it where it is in the textbook and read. Do you get that? So, which other question? Please drop your questions, though. I'm about to stream. Please, if you've not registered, go and I think some persons are sending messages. Or go to my WhatsApp now, send message, register. Okay, now. For those persons that joined this live stream, now let me give you a bonus. A part payment. For those persons, just tell me you were on my live stream. I'll allow you to make a part payment and you complete it after. That is if you're on this live stream. So send me a message on WhatsApp now. All right. Daddy, good evening. Hey, this boy that used to worry me, you are here again. My phone spoiled. My phone got spoiled. That is why I'm not in the paid. Oh, sorry for that. Hope you repair it soon. Okay, Flourish, you're asking what of understanding chemistry? Yeah, understanding chemistry is good. That's the textbook I use for my students here. But when it comes to Jamb, understanding chemistry is good. You can use it. You can use it. LAMLAD is good. Understanding chemistry is good. But Jamb recommended new school. Yes, Jamb recommended new school textbook. I'm not saying Jamb does not recommend. New school textbook is a Jamb recommended textbook. But if you must read down. During my own Jamb preparation, it was new school chemistry I use. New school chemistry, Ababio. Say you're Ababio. But me, I'm not telling you LAMLAD and Hidden Facts. I prefer them. Though new school is the best chemistry textbook I've seen so far. But I prefer it for WAEC. Jamb, we just need to go to the points. Though Jamb sets in between lines, so you need combination of them. So my eyes red now. Jesus. I need to end this class. Okay, this one you say you personally like essential textbooks. That's okay. Essentials are the best for me. I really love that textbook. And that's okay. How do I follow this? Okay, I think I've responded to that. Is it possible to finish the rest of the topics in the syllabus within the 3 months? Yes, it's very possible to finish. That's what I'm saying now. It's possible to finish the syllabus even if let's assume you've not read anything before and you are starting today. It's possible to finish the syllabus before Jamb. Register to that group, and you see how much you achieve. This month we are going with speed of light. So let's assume that I just want to start preparing now. If I read from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m., can I still smash 330 plus? It's possible now, but you cannot read 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. consistently. You cannot. Let me not just say you cannot, but 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. requires extra discipline and it will affect your health too. But know how to. Okay, you said I should repeat the phone number 09068394581. 09068394581. That's my WhatsApp number. Excellent simplified. What of 7 p.m. to 11 p.m.? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4 hours. Do you know you have 24 hours in a day? Now, this you're reading it as from this January. Average students read 5 hours a day. But you that want to score high, the least you should read a day is 8 hours. Let me explain how. It must not be 8 hours stretch. You have 24 hours in a day. And to the best I know, Jamb is your most important priority as it stands now. You have 24 hours in a day. If you remove 8 hours, what is remaining? So is it too hard to squeeze out 8 hours from 24 hours? Okay, you can just break it down to say, okay, let me read. Let me give you a cheat that can work for you. You can break it into 2 hours. Okay, let's say you wake up by 4. Okay, let me say I wake up by 4. I read from 4 to 6. You've covered 2 hours. You go about your daily work. If you are doing anything, help your parents, do what you are doing and the rest. Then around 12, you take 2 hours again, 12 to 2. That's 4 hours. So you go and rest, you go and do anything you are doing. In the evening, say 6 p.m. I'm just saying, it depends on what works for you. Then you just know what works for you, but cover. If you are not a long reader, don't try to start long. Maybe you've not been reading for long, you're not used to long reading. Don't start with 8 hours. And it's not about completing the time. It's about what you achieve within the time. If you're not a long reader, you can start with 4 hours a day. You can start with 4 hours a day. You can split it. But I don't see 4 hours a day as good enough for somebody that wants to score 300 plus. But if you are doing it consistently, it's okay. All right. So, okay, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. 3 p.m. Yeah, if you work with that will be fine. That will be good. That will be good. All right, I'll be ending the live stream now. You can see my eyes already red. I was feeling fine, but I just decided to hold this stream. So let me give 2 more minutes to answer any questions that come in after then. Any question you have, you can always chat me up on WhatsApp. I respond to messages like AI. Sometimes you still be typing it, I respond to messages very fast. Somebody just sending me a message now to Lekki Headmaster. I don't send any PDF outside people that are on that live on my registered group. So if you're not registered for the class, I'm not sending you any PDF. The best I can do for you is what I've done now. Some of you use all your money for Christmas. Then Jamb is not coming now. It's all right. We'll see. I almost forgot. I had a challenge with some persons in the group that said they don't have textbook. And I was saying there's no way you do well without textbook. Get textbook. Tell your parents. Get textbook. Buy. Use your last card. Buy. That money they give you as feeding money or as pocket money. Save it. Buy textbook. That's the most important thing now. Borrow if you cannot buy. Look for somebody that is not using it. Borrow textbook. Anyhow you want to get it, apart from stealing, get it and read. Says that the highest scorer in 2025 says that he reads 2 to 3 hours or he will not even read when they interviewed him. That's not true. I listened to that guy. And what works for the person might not work for you. Don't say, oh, the highest scorer read 2 to 3 hours, so you want to read 2 to 3 hours. Or they play. What works for the person might not work for you. Okay, he reads 2 to 3 hours. What if that is his own personal reading time, or other times they were lessons? What of other times they were like doing lessons, teachings, and the rest, and that is his own personal reading time. Oga, don't learn from anybody. Do what works for you. I can say I read 8 hours, and you read 8 hours. You don't understand Shingbang. If it's 3 hours that work for you, work with 3 hours, but just be consistent. Have plan. That is why you have a reading plan. Do you understand? The 2 minutes I gave has passed to. Please, any other question, let it come to my DM on WhatsApp. If you've not registered, the DM to register. If you have any challenge, you have any personal question, come to my DM, I will respond. Thank you for joining the live stream. Drop a thank you for me in the comment section before I cut the live stream. Drop a thank you. If you gained something, if you didn't get anything, just drop in the comment section. Thank you for wasting my time. If you did not get anything, drop in the comment section. Thank you for wasting my time. If you gained something, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click on the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And today I'm celebrating my 10,500 subscribers. So today I hit 10,500 subscribers, and it's worth celebrating, right? Yes, I'm seeing you there. 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 Thank you. 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 Thank you very much. So see you on the group chat. See you in my DM. Feel free, chat me up. I know the bite. I respond to messages freely. So while I pack my load, let me leave the live stream on for those persons that will still be typing. Okay, you join from Saturday, no problem. Anytime you want to join, Excellence Simplified is available till April 25th. But just that the prices will be doubling at intervals, just like I've said. From the 5th, anybody registering from the 5th of January, the price will double. Still this January, the price will still double again. So now, it will be, now come to think of it, you register on time, you are gaining more and you're paying less. Then those persons that will gain less, they will not pay more. That is how life is. They will pay for their mistake for not registering on time. Because it will get to a time when, I know what I'm saying because I know what happened last year Jamb. Last year Jamb, people were dying on my channel here. Do you know why? Because it was already time for April, close to the Jamb. March, close to the Jamb. You can post a video now, and in the next few hours, you've seen thousands of views. People requesting for topic, and I always give preference to people on my group. That's the sincere truth. I'll not be lying to you here. I always give preference to those persons that have registered for my class. Other persons, I attend to them too, but I attend to them at my pace. But those persons on my group, for those of you, I'm seeing some of you commenting. I'm seeing your name. I know some of you are already on the group chat. You can't say that there's any question you've asked on the group or you requested for something and I didn't respond. I respond as soon as I see it. Good evening, sir. This is Daniela Adams from your group. My phone's network is off, so I'm using my mom's phone. I just wanted to let you know I'm active on the live stream. Daniela, well done. I'd say, okay, yeah, that's my geologist. Well done. If you missed part of the live stream, you can always go back. And this live stream will be there. I'm not removing it. So even if I go off the stream now, if you can always see what we discuss because it will be saved on my channel. So I think I'm good to go now. Thank you guys for joining. Happy New Year once again. My name is Excellence Simplified. Wishing you success in your Jamb. My prayer is that at the end of everything, You look back to say, thank God I joined this group. Do you know why I'm saying all this thing with confidence? Ask my past students. Just ask them. Those persons that were serious. I won't even lie to you, guarantee you that once you join the group 330, or God, if you don't take what we are doing there serious, you will fail. Me, I'll do my own part, you do your own part. Those persons last year that did their own part, they got the course they were applying for first list. First list. Me, I don't believe in getting your name coming out second list in admission list. Your name should come out in the merit list. It's not even about getting the course. Be at the top of the course. Do you understand? I don't know why I'm even talking too much when I said 2 minutes, 2 minutes. I don't do 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, don't they reach? So I spent 1 hour, 16 minutes on this live stream. See you guys in my DM and on the group chat. Have a nice time. Enjoy yourself. Bye.